Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Spiritual Journey podcast. My name is Nimesh Radia, and I'm your host. I always love starting this podcast by saying thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everyone that listens. Thank you to everyone that sends a message. I know this podcast reaches many people because I get messages on a weekly basis, and for me, that really does lift my heart, lift my soul. My objective with this podcast is really to guide you on your spiritual journey. It's my way of giving back. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am an Akashic record reader, I'm an Akashic trainer, I'm a podcast host, podcast creator, as well as a spiritual coach and mentor. And I love guiding people on their spiritual journey. I really feel like we're being pushed to truly shine our light. And I love guiding people through the mentorship program I do, through reading Akashic records, through using whatever modalities I have to guide people. So if my voice resonates, please do book a free discovery call or book a reading. So this episode in particular is an episode I do once a month. What I do is I channel a message for the month, and this is the message for the month of October through the Akashic Records. It's a message for the collective, so whenever you're listening to this, it's a perfect time for you to receive this message. The Akashic Records are a record of everything your soul's been through, current life, past life, prior life, future life. Everything about you is stored in the records. And when you book an individual reading, you give me permission to connect with your guides and to channel a message just for you. It's a very safe process, very protected. You always get a message what you need rather than what you want. I love doing it because you're giving me access to your soul, you're giving me access to your guides. I feel very, very blessed when I get the opportunity to read somebody's records. I know it's a gift. So if again this something appeals to you, please do reach out. So today I'm going to channel a message through the Akashic Records for the collective, which means if you're listening, this message is for you. And the process I'll follow is I'll say a prayer to open the Akashic Records, I'll channel a message, and then I'll close the records and we can have a conversation before we close. I would recommend that you set an intention, ask a question, and be present during the channeled message, because you may actually get your answer through my words, or maybe you get the answer through the records connected to your guides. The reason I include the prayer in the download is because I actually want you to build a strong connection to your guides. I want you to feel the energy of your guides around you. I want you to listen, obviously, to the words that come through me, but I also want you to feel the energy around you as the records are open. So if you're in a position to, wherever you feel right. If you're, if you want to close your eyes and listen to the transmission, please do. If you're walking in nature, if you're doing something else, again, whatever feels right. Like I said, I'm gonna say a prayer to open the records. I'll channel a message and then I'll close the records. So if you're in a position to and you choose to, please just relax, be present, and I'm going to start. Opening the Akashic Records. We gather together in light, we gather together in love, we gather together in the message from above. Through the Akashic Records, we understand our greatness. Through the Akashic Records, we understand our wisdom. Through the Akashic Records, we understand what's there. This prayer will help us deliver us today. I wish to know the collective in the light of the Akashic Records, hoping to see the collective through the light of the Akashic Records. I wish to know the collective in the light of the Akashic Records. Bring me to feel the collective through the light of the Akashic Records. I wish to know the collective in the light of the Akashic Records. Help me to see collective through the light of the Akashic Records. Bring me to feel the collective through the light of the Akashic Records. And now the Akashic Records are open. I invite all of our guides, all of our soul families, any ascended masters, any archangels, any high-level beings, any ancestors or past lives that are here to support us. I ask you to form a circle around us and guide us through this process, guide me through this process. I honor you with love and compassion. I honor you with love and compassion. I honor you with love and compassion. First thing I always receive is unconditional love. So in this phase right now, we're sending you unconditional love. We ask you to open your hearts and truly receive that love. We ask you to take a moment just to feel the energy and the vibration around you. Feel your connection to your guides. Allow yourself to truly feel that connection. Open your heart and truly receive. We recognize that you've all been through so much. We recognize that this period has been challenging for many. You're all at different stages of a rebirth. It's a mass change, it's a mass shift. But again, we want to start by celebrating you, by congratulating you. One, as a soul, you chose to be here. You chose to be here at this time when the planet is going through a massive shift. And your energy, your vibration is needed. You've been through so much, you've healed so much, you've released so much personal and ancestral karma. So again, allow yourself to feel the energy and the vibration around you and the celebration that's happening for you. Because of how much karma you've released. You chose to release so much, not just your own karma, but also ancestral. It means the next generation, their energy, their vibration is going to be cleaner because they have less ancestral karma to deal with. For many of you, you're here to teach, you're here to guide, which is actually why you're feeling things at such a deep level. Because you're going to use what you've learned to guide others. We know for many of you question your existence. Why did you choose this life? Why do you choose to be here? Do you really want to be here? We're here to remind you as a soul you did choose to be here. Everything you've been through as a soul is also what you signed up for. For some of you, the reason you don't want to feel like you want to be here is because you've never belonged. You've never been part of this realm, this world. But it's because you're not meant to be. You're created to create something that's not been done before, so you're not meant to belong. And the reason you feel disconnected is because you've been trying to belong. So stop trying to belong and accept who you are as a person, accept who you are as a soul, accept that you chose to be here. We know it's been hard, we know it's been tough, we know it's been challenging. Take time to feel the energy and the vibration. The planet is going through a major shift. We've been talking about the shift from the masculine to the feminine for a while. That shift has already happened. But what it's meant is the masculine in all of us is struggling. For many, is having an identity crisis. And the shift in the feminine to the feminine is also bringing up challenges. Because what that does is, it's more about spirituality, it's more about your gifts. So the shift is what's causing the unrest in you. The shift is what's causing the rest on the planet. This phase was planned. So many spiritual leaders, healers, whatever you want to call them, have been talking about this shift. Some call it the ascension, some call it the shift from the third to the fifth dimension. Whatever resonates with you, but know that your role is the light worker. So many light workers are being activated. So many souls are going through a rebirth because this is what was planned at this time. And your energy and vibration is needed to guide. We always remind you that you're not here to fix, you're not here to push people, you're here to guide. So what you're going through now is part of your upgrade, is part of your activation. Change is the only constant. You're changing inside. If you're holding on to the old version of you, that is what's causing you pain. It's time. This period is a period of death of the old you. If the old you hasn't died already, your old you is dying, and you're holding on to him or her. You're holding on to things that no longer serve. Look around you. There's so many soul contracts that have come to an end. Doesn't mean there's not new soul contracts with the same individuals in a different way, maybe. But this is all about you letting go of the old version of you, you letting go of the people that no longer serve you. You're here to shine your light. You're here to set an example. You're here to truly raise your vibration. So look at the energies and the vibration around you. If if they're not willing to do the work, if they're not willing to raise their vibration, then you're lowering your vibration to be around these other energies. So no, it's a choice. There's no right or wrong, but you're choosing to lower your vibration. So if you feel disconnected, if you're feeling low, then no, you can do something about it. It's a choice. This is a period where you have to let go of the old. You have to truly let go of the old version of you and embrace the new one. And the ways to do that is also you've got to create space. You've got to create vibration in your life for new energies to come in, new souls, new humans, to truly push you, to hold your space, to expand you in a different sort of way. So we ask you at this time, have you got space in your life for new energies, new vibrations that raise you a different way, that raise your energy in a different way? This is the time. We know it's a challenge sometimes to let go of what's comfortable, what you're used to. We know that the old version of you that you're holding on to has been the one that's made you who you are today. Maybe you're proud of him or her, and you should be. And of course, celebrate him or her, mourn him or her, but let him or her go. This is the time where you're being born and where you're really truly being pushed to connect with your gifts, connect with your real essence, connect with the real you. This is a powerful shift like never before, like nothing you've ever experienced on this planet. And look at the past few years and everything that's happened. How much control have you really had? Yet you're still trying to control what's coming next. For many of you, you say you love change, but you love change when you can control it. What does change feel like when you don't know what's next, when you can't control it? That's for many what makes you feel uncomfortable. And therefore you have expectations of what the future looks like, and you put it in boxes. What your gifts look like, what you think is your connection to your guides, what you feel it should be, because you compare yourself to others. We remind you, you're a soul, have a unique experience. So this is all about you. Your connection to guides is unique to you. Your energy, your vibration is unique to you. How your gifts are going to come is unique to you. But it's all about letting go. Because when you're trying to hold on, when you have expectations, that's all in the brain. It's all in your ego. And we've already told you we shift into the feminine, which is all about heart and soul. It's all about letting go of the control that you want. The masculine energy is all about control. It's all about power. And we know it's easy for us to say, ride the wave, let go, and just truly trust. But look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've released. And we're not saying there's no work to be done. But we're just saying if you let go and you truly trust, this next phase will be more ease and grace. And when we say let go and trust, it doesn't mean you don't do anything. It means, of course, you still have a self-care routine. You still spend time in nature. You spend time in meditation. You be conscious and aware of your dreams. You should be doing more of that. You should be more connected to nature. You should be more connected to you. More time in meditation. Connect with your guides. Use the energy of the Akashic Records to feel the energies and vibrations around you. Start by focusing on what you feel around you. What do you feel? You can ask questions later, and right now think of it as truly building a connection. And of course, be open to receiving messages in so many different ways. It doesn't always come in voices in your head. For many of you, it's a feeling, but also comes in your dreams through conversations with others. This is an ongoing period of expansion. We know this period has been intense. We ask you just to feel the energy and know that this has all been planned. This is all part of an ascension. This period for the planet is going to be intense. There's going to be lots of masculine energies that are struggling, which is why you'll see So many more natural disasters, potentially wars, potentially so much chaos. We ask you not to be consumed by the chaos, by the news. The best thing you can do is focus on you, do your healing, because then your light becomes so much brighter. And then you can spread so much more love to the universe. Know that we've told you this before, we're not here to fix anything for anybody. Sometimes when we activate the healer in us, the first thing we want to do is start healing and fixing others. Always checking with your intention. If your intention is to guide, then do that. We're not here to stop somebody's pain, because when somebody experiences pain, they expand. So who are you to stop somebody else's pain? Who are you to want to stop somebody else's pain? Embrace you, embrace you, embrace you. This is the time. Know that you're still clearing ancestral karma, so this next phase is going to be intense, but doesn't need to be painful. For many of you, yes, it does mean clear out the old soul contracts. And it could be a very lonely period. Know the spiritual journey can be lonely, because nobody truly understands what you're going through. But nobody's meant to, because your soul have a unique experience. That doesn't mean you can't find communities, people, support that can hold your space. But make sure they're holding your space and they're raising your vibration, not trying to fix you or not trying to push you down. Treat others with kindness, because there's so much going on the planet. Treat others with kindness, with love. But also realize everybody's on their own unique journey. And there's no judgment. Perceptively, some people are further along on the spiritual journey than others. But it's all the same. Everybody's on their journey. Your focus has to be on you and your light. How are you shining your light? What are you doing for self-care? What are you doing to truly be there for you? Are you treating yourself with kindness? Are you being truly honest with yourself? Are you having a conversation in the mirror with you and being honest with how do you really feel? Know that vulnerability is a sign of strength. Knowing that being honest with yourself is a sign of strength, because that brings awareness, and from awareness comes healing. This is a phase where you're going to be challenged. You're going to be challenged. But where it's a phase you need to realize that you chose to be here and your light is needed and you are important. I'm sure there's some people listening saying, well, he's not talking to me, he's talking to somebody else. I don't have gifts, and I'm not important. I am talking to you. You have guides, you have gifts, and you are important. No one person's role on this planet is any less or more than anyone else's. Everything is a co-creation. That's the paradox of the planet. We're all part of one. We're all part of one energy. But we're also a soul having a unique experience, which is part of that. So your soul needs to have the experience to expand, to go through what it's here to go through. For many of you, your souls didn't want to reincarnate in human form again. You were ready to be and do other things. But you chose to be here because of the shift that's happening on the planet. It may not feel like it, but you chose to be here, and it's a blessing to be part of this change, part of the shift that's going on the planet. Again, we remind you, it's a choice whether you want to ascend, whether you want to shift. It's a choice, it's a choice, it's a choice. Everybody has a choice. You all have free will. And how do you make that choice? You choose to let go of the old version of you. You choose to embrace this new version. You choose to let go of what you expect the future to look like, the boxes, what your gifts look like. All these expectations that are in your brain are the things that are stopping you from truly embracing the new version of you. You are the gift. You are the gift. Always remember that. Your energy, your vibration, the impact you have on the planet. The people that have you in their lives, it's all you are the gift. It's a blessing. You're a blessing for them. When you walk into a room, your energy, your vibration changes the energy of that room. So know your aura, your energy. And your responsibility is to keep your energy, your vibration high. That doesn't mean pretending you're in a good space and pushing the darkness down. No, it means it's about embracing all of you. If you have darkness in you, you can't just embrace the light. You have to embrace the light and the dark. It's part of who you are. When you push the darkness down, you give it strength, and that's what causes pain. This phase is about truly looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself. What are you really feeling? What do you need to heal? What are the things you've been holding on to for so long that it's time to let go? What are the memories you put into a Pandora's box that you don't want to open? It's now time to open. This is a time of mass healing and a mass upgrade. There's a shift happening. Be part of the shift. Again, we remind you it's a choice. And it's a very personal choice. Don't look at others and judge them and say why they're feeling stuck. We remind you that everything in your external is a result of something in your internal. So if you're seeing others outside you that maybe aren't working on themselves and you're choosing to have them in your life, then that's a reflection of what's happening inside you. You're being activated, you're being pushed to release the things you're holding on to. You're being pushed to connect with your guides. There's more messages you're receiving now than ever before. Always remember, we're never going to give you anything you can't handle. If you feel like the world is on your shoulders and you have so much, it's because you can handle it. Stay the course. Stay the course. And yes, it may feel lonely, but connect to your guides. This is such a beautiful time to connect to the energies and the vibration around you. Know that your guides need guidance too on how you need support. Everything's always a co-creation. So connect with your guides. If you need them to slow down the messages or speed up the messages or speak in a different way or communicate in a different way, then ask. But don't go testing. Don't go, oh, I knew it wasn't going to work. That's all human. That's all in the brain. You have to trust. It's a trustful. But why don't you just start by feeling the vibrations around you? Committing to just taking time every day, just for a couple of minutes every few hours, and just to close your eyes and feel the vibration around you. What do you feel? Switch from I think to I feel, I think to I feel, I think to I feel. When you're making a decision, feel it. How do I feel about this? And then trust your instinct, because for many of you, you receive a message through your instinct, but then your ego gets in the way and all of a sudden you confuse yourself. For many of you have the ability to channel right, which means have a journal or notebook near you and just free write whatever's in your heart. Write. For many of you, you've been having more vivid dreams. Again, if you remember your dreams, write them down. Have a dream journal, because you get messages through your dreams. And if you don't remember your dreams, don't worry, because whatever you're receiving, you're integrating. This is a period of just being, letting go. Of course, you can still, when you're journaling, you can focus on what you're trying to manifest, but let go of how that manifestation is going to come through. Focus on the magic in everyday moments. Focus on the magic in everyday moments. Spend time in nature. Spend time with loved ones. And be present when you're there. Be present and appreciate the magic. Be present in the moment when you're having a conversation with somebody. Be present. Don't drift. Be present and truly listen to them. Your conversations with others will go so much deeper. As we said, everybody's going through so much at this time. But your focus needs to be on you. Your focus needs to be on your light. How are you going to serve? How are you going to serve you? This will continue to be an intense period. But again, we tell you and we remind you, if you let go and you trust, This next phase could be so much more joyous. This life is meant to be, doesn't always have to be serious and doesn't always have to be intense. You could also choose to enjoy the ride. Choose to introduce more fun into your life. And you do that by being present and just doing things that lift your soul, lift your heart. But again, those things might be different to what they were before. Think of yourself as a newborn and maybe an infant. You're a blank canvas, which is why you feel so different, which is why you feel so disconnected, because you're not connected to the old version of you. So always be considerate about what are you feeding you, what not just the food you eat, the company you keep, what you watch, the conversations you have. There's so much of an energetic shift, a vibrational shift on the planet. If you allow yourself to get caught up in what's happening externally, it will consume you. And what you're doing is, by letting it consume you, you're not doing the healing work inside. Of course, send love to where it's needed, support where it's needed, but don't do that at the expense of you doing the internal work. Your light is needed, you're needed, your light is needed. This is your time. Embrace this version of you. Let go of the old version of you and ride the wave. Embrace this new energy. Trust in your heart. Switch from I think to I feel. Always check in from a heart perspective, not a head perspective. Spend time with your guides. Spend time in meditation. Feel the energies and the vibration around you. This is your time to be activated. Use your intuitive abilities. What do you feel when you talk to people? What do you feel they're going through at a heart level? Feel that energy, feel that vibration, but don't take on that emotion. If you're feeling off, you're feeling disconnected, check with your energy and ask, is this mine? Because you may have taken on those energies. If it's not yours, return it to source. Be a student. When something happens to you and it triggers you, ask, how is this expanding me? What is here to teach me? Don't get lost in the emotion of what's happening. Get lost in what is here to teach you. Embrace the lesson, embrace your gifts. And always remember, no matter what the question, the answer is always love. You are very protected at this time. You're very loved on this side. Allow yourself to feel the love. We watch over you. We guide you. We send you so much love. We see you struggling. This is your time to shine. But you can only do that if you let go. Always remember, no matter the question, the answer is always love. And also remember, others are going through something. So if they are, maybe you leave them to it. You don't always have to fix things for people. Shine your light, be you, and embrace this new version of you. We're sending you so much love and light. This message is complete. I give gratitude for the collective for entering the records. I give gratitude to the pinnacle for lighting the way. I give gratitude to the space for the comfort and love. I give gratitude to myself and the collective's higher self for leading us here, for guiding us here. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. The records are now closed, amen. If you're in a position to just give yourself a few seconds to come back. If you have drinking water with you, please drink it. And as you went through the process of opening the records, just be conscious of the next couple of days, maybe building a deeper connection with your guides. If you feel more tired, get more rest. Maybe maybe it's a good idea to listen to this again in a few days' time and see what more resonates. There's so much of a regular shift that's happening. The more that you can be present and aware of what's happening inside you, connecting with your guides, the easier this period is going to be. I don't always remember what comes through, but it felt like a really intense message. If whatever I said, my voice resonates, if you want to book an individual reading, please do so. I'll include my website in the show notes. I love the mentorship program that I created, channeled through the records with Stacey. If you feel like you're going through something intense and you want some guidance, if you feel like you're going through an awakening, you want to truly understand why you're here and who you're here, then book a free discovery call and maybe I can guide you through this phase. I know I can if you're open to it. I love what I get to do. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to this message. I truly hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. Please do like and share and comment. It really does help this message get to more people. As I close out, I'm sending you all so much love and light. Truly be you. Truly allow yourself to be you. Thank you and bye for now.